Welcome to Minnie's House of Pain, COVID workout number 23. To help ourselves warm up, we're going to start with the get up. We're really going to spend some time on this over this week. We're going to start with 3 repetitions on each side. Remember, with the get up, the beauty of the get up is you can use no weight, you can use a shoe for balance, or you can use whatever weight you want to use. I'm going to talk you through on the way down here. Coach is going to tap his leg and step back to half kneeling. His left knee is down. He's going to pivot to his right, sliding that left hand down his quad to that bend position, sweeping that left leg out. Bottom comes down, rolling onto his forearm like a side plank, and then coming all the way down. Coach Roberto's taking us through the rolling pattern. He's going to start on his back, reach across his body with his arm, and roll all the way onto his stomach. Remember, with the rolling pattern, you're going to disassociate your shoulders from your hips. In this case, the shoulders are going to move first, and the hips are going to move second. This is fluid. It has a rhythm. Take your time. Do not rush. We're looking for 3 to 5 repetitions. Again, coach is demonstrating as I'm speaking. He's demonstrating the upper body rolling pattern. As he moves into the lower body rolling pattern, it's the opposite. So with the lower body rolling pattern, the hips are going to move first and the shoulders are going to move second. Still fluid, still has rhythm, still reaching across his body. 2 versions here. You can reach up and across your body, or you can sweep that lower leg across your body. Either way works. Side lying rotations. Coach is going to be in the fetal position. He's starting on his left side. His hands are together. His knees are above his navel. From there, he's going to inhale as he opens, and he's going to exhale as he brings those hands together. As he opens, he's going to take a deep breath in, and he's going to try to really reach to get that elbow, wrist, and shoulder to touch the ground. He's going to exhale as he brings his hands together. While you're opening, do your best to not open those knees or those ankles. Easier said than done. One of the greatest stretches ever invented. We call it the Bretzel. It's part quad stretch, it's part T-spine rotation. So you're going to grab your quad with the same arm, and you're going to keep that knee across your body. Take a deep breath in and open. In this case, coach is going to grab his left leg with his right hand and his right quad with his left hand. Deep breath in, try to get that shoulder blade to touch the ground. I like how coach is looking over his opposite shoulder, trying to get that front knee to touch and that back shoulder to touch. Easier said than done. Take your time here. Great stretch here. Spiderman with rotation. You're going to step forward into a lunge, put that opposite hand to the ground, and then open. Coach is doing this from a stationary position. His left foot is forward, and he's going to open to his left. You can also do this in a dynamic fashion, meaning moving forward. So now coach is going to show you he's stepping forward. Left foot forward, open to the left. Stepping forward with the right, open to the right. Great mobility drill here. Coach Craig is taking us through the rotational push-up. Part push-up, part side plank. Really great upper body strength exercise. Go down into your push-up. open into a side plank. Now, the modification for this would be to do the same thing from your knees. Go into your push-up, onto your side into a side plank. 5 each side. For the vertical band row, you want to make sure you secure that band as best that you can. Tuck it into a door jamb if you can, tuck it in your door if you can without screwing up the band. But from there, lock that band in, hands high. We're going to do a face pull. Stand tall, pull that thing in towards your eyeballs. Keep those elbows above your shoulders. Deep breath in as you reach, exhale as you pull it forward. Couple different options for these seated bench dips. You can do the modified version like the kids are showing you here, with your feet flat on the ground, using your legs to be your own personal spotter. That's perfectly acceptable. Do your best to let your arms do all the work. You're doing 15 reps here, but if you do not need to do the modified version, it's a similar fashion. You're just going to keep those legs straight. Dig those heels into the ground, let those toes point up, and let your bottom scrape off of the bench. Use something very stable here. Sometimes chairs can be flimsy and move. Coach is showing us the hip thrust. Support. Find something. Maybe you can use the same bench you used for your dips, but coach is showing you the unweighted version here. If you were going to add resistance, you would do the same thing. You would just put your resistance across your hips. That could be a band, that could be a kettlebell. In this case, it's a dumbbell. You can even use a bar. I wouldn't go bar right on hip. I'd put some kind of pad to some kind of barrier, but either way it works. Good deep stretch. Exhale as you bridge those hips at the height of the bench, if not higher. When you're done with your hip thrusts, go right into your step ups. We're only doing 6 on each side. Really focus on pushing into the bench. Try not to jump off of the ground. Easier said than done, but really we're working the elevated leg here. When you're done, plank position. Hips and shoulders same height. Brace those abs and squeeze your bottom. Going for 30 seconds. When I say brace your abs, that doesn't mean hold your breath. Keep it going. This will go really fast. You're only doing 3 sets of 10 2-hand kettlebell swings. Remember, wait for the hinge on the backswing as you inhale. Tall and tight at the top as you exhale, really bracing those abs, turning those lats on. Do not let that bell come above chest height. You might have a lat cramp if you're doing this right. 10 reps, 3 sets. When you're done, go right into your band curl. However you want to do that. You can go overhand grip, you can go underhand grip. Even if you wanted to do some 21s, 7 at the bottom half, 7 at the top half, and then 7 full reps, by all means, be creative, have some fun with this, and get her done. Okay, hopefully you got your water break and you're ready to sweat a little more. Starting off with wall sits, 4 sets on the conditioning here today. 4 sets, 30 seconds. Try to get that hip joint even with or deeper than your knee joint. Try to keep those feet right directly underneath your knees. Vertical shins on your wall sits. Okay, here's the challenge. Punch as hard as you can with weight. Find some kind of weight. I don't care if it's a rock in your backyard. Make a fist around your rock and you're punching for 30 seconds. Punch until you can't punch anymore. When you're done, let go of the resistance and keep punching. 30 seconds. Last thing here, cross jack. If you're not comfortable with the cross jack, by all means do a jumping jack, but just try to give you something a little different. Change it up. 30 seconds. Good job. Way to set the tone for your week. Have a great week. Let's go.